Good afternoon again. We have a little masterminding session that we're going to do on stage in front of you guys today. Our purpose during this session is to talk about the most popular ways that people do events, and we're just going to talk to some of those that do events in different ways. We're going to talk about one-on-ones, we're going to talk about in-person events, and we're going to talk about building through social media. So with that, help me welcome to the stage NAL founder, Dr. Bellia Jackson. Dr. Jackson, thank you for doing this today with us. We're excited that you'd come and spend some time. Talk a little bit about doing meetings and share with us what your superpower is. You've got a superpower.
I do.
That you need to share with everyone here.
And I will share it, of course. Thank you very much, Eric, for inviting us. It's an honor to be here with all of you, excellent leaders, and a beautiful Advocate Wellness. Thank you very much. So let's get ready to share. Okay. One of the superpowers, Eric, and one of the most important, and I've been practicing also here on stage, listening to all the beautiful talks, is listening. We have to listen, listen, and listen. It's the only way that we can discover a problem and bring the solutions to our clients. That's the main thing, and I think about it like this. And as a physician, right, when we go to conference, we have to pay a lot of attention. And that's why I think that that's one of my superpowers. When I come here, I turn off my brain with all the things that I have on the side so I can concentrate with all the talks. And that's exactly the same that we have to do when we have a client in front of us. Listening and pay attention to all so we can bring the solutions. My other superpower is that I lead with passion. Passion, I love what I do. Especially, you can implement your passion when you start using the essential oils. Because the essential oils were going to give you miracles, if I can say that word, in 3 or 4 days, sometimes even in 25 seconds. That way, you're going to become the product of the product. And I know that the essential oils work. They have done it to me and to my family and my friends. Not because I know the science, because they have done it to me. And this gives us credibility. And people can see it when you talk and you offer the solutions. And then you care. And that's how I do my superpowers.
Talk a little bit about VMG and the omegas. You do a great job at presenting those to people. And I think you do a wonderful job at that aha moment. Mm-hmm. How does that happen for you in practice?
Well, I'm going to teach you a few aha moments today. The first aha moment, okay, I create awareness, okay? Listen. So, Eric, tell me. Do you know that the Department of Agriculture recommends about half of your serving of fruit and vegetables per day? And the American Heart Association also recommends between 4 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day. Tell me the truth. Do you take all those servings per day? No. Okay? No. I created aha moments of awareness, right?
That's right.
And then I said, well, what about if I give you a solution? Instead of taking 10 capsules per day, I give you a simple, super powerful envelope that you can take it every day. It's simple, it's easy to take. You're going to share it with your family, even with your grandkids. You're going to like it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's easy, right?
Easy to do.
Okay, and it tasted good.
Tastes good.
So I created already 2 aha moments. He said yes. And he's like, oh my God, I'm not taking all those vegetables because the American Heart Association, right? And it's very important for us. Then I can go, and if you want, you can talk about the methylation and the liposomal and the absorption and the taste and all that stuff. But first, create the aha. And then I also leave like a homework for my clients. I said, in a week, I'm going to call you, I'm going to text you, and you're going to tell me what you're feeling. And most of the time, they said, oh my God, this is awesome. I'm sleeping. I have so much energy. I feel different. and blah, 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 right? You know, all the benefits. So I have already there 3 aha moments, and all this is happening every single time that I share VMG. And then the ingredients that are there, let me congratulate doTERRA for coming with these wonderful products, because the people that I know, I've been helping my husband since 2016. And I will say 90% of the ingredients are in VMG. I was giving it to my husband to recover from the illness.
You know, one of the things that you have an advantage of, and you told me this when we were chatting, that you have a 100% close rate. Nobody's ever said no to you. What would you say to the audience here today that's like, you know, Dr. Jackson, she's a doctor, she's so professional, she's so wonderful, I can't be like her.
Well,
How would you respond to that?
Well, I always say you don't have to be a doctor to be in doTERRA. And as a matter of fact, yesterday we met Davy Sean. Is he here? No, he's not here. But is he a doctor? No, right? Okay, so you don't have to be a physician to be a wellness advocate in doTERRA. And actually, all my years of study, I have 0 hours of an education of essential oils until I start using essential oils. 0 hours on nutrition and supplementation. So anybody here can be a wellness advocate. And I love the word how doTERRA came with our title, advocates. Advocates mean that we are here to work, to help, to care for other people. And I am 100% sure that everybody who is in this room have been the same training in life, that we care for others.
That's beautiful. Thank you for doing that. We just have a minute left. What would you share with the audience that the most important thing would be to do an in-person meeting?
In-person meeting, it's like, this is what I always do, right? But it always ends and begins and ends with you. I know that we live an era of internet and Facebook and Instagram, but every time that I tell all my friends, we do an event and we can decorate it beautifully. We can invite people. We can have all this magnificent structure. But at the end, people are going to come because of you. So that's why it's so important that we all have to be working with a lot of passion, because people see it in ourselves. And that's what is going to attract the people to come to your community.
doTERRA friends, Dr. Bellia Jackson.
I have to finish with something else. One second.
Don't go yet.
Because I love everybody who has been talking today, and the leaders and everything. And every single time I've been writing and writing more things that I want to share. But I have memorized this. Embrace your journey with wavering faith and extraordinary effort. Chase your dreams and don't let anybody hold you back.